Sunday, December 6th, and this is your update. So, like I said I did go into the city on Friday, and I did see a show, and it was the 39 Steps, and it was awesome. So for the student rush price, which was $23.50, Han and I got front row orchestra seats. And it was actually a little bit too close, because you kind of had to crane your neck and all the fog machine stuff was coming onto our laps, but it was still awesome. A lot of you were confused about how an Alfred Hitchcock film could be made into a comedic play, but rest assured, it was hilarious. The way this show succeeds is that it's only 4 people. That's 1 person for Richard Hannay, 1 woman for most of the female roles, and 2 guys for everything else. It closes January 10th, so all people in the New York area, go out and see it now while you can, because it's fantastic. All the rest of you who aren't in the New York area, I wouldn't worry. Being only 4 people with a minimum set, it's probably something that's going to be picked up by a lot of community theaters, and rightfully so. So if you get the chance, go and see it. It's amazing. You'll have a great time. You'll probably die laughing. As for other things I did in New York, I briefly saw the Met. I actually did go to the Morgan Library to see the William Blake etchings, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too much money to get in, and the exhibit was only free after 7. And since we were getting dinner at 6 and the show opened at 7:30, it was just a little bit too much of a time crunch. So, no William Blake for me. Oh well, the world goes on. Other things in New York news. America, we have a proud tradition of doing things back-assed. On Wednesday, we once again continued this proud tradition by legislating that some people are inherently unequal to the rest of America. Go us! That's right, on Wednesday the state legislature voted against gay marriage in New York. It was a pretty big margin, too. All of the Republican Party voted against it, not surprising, and the Democrats were not united on this issue. If they had been, it would have carried, and that's kind of frustrating. I know this is semi-ironic since I'm the Republican in the family, but I'm the only one I know of who actually supports gay marriage, and I think that's really messed up. You guys, this is an issue of civil rights, nothing else. And you can't say it's an issue of morality in the Bible, because the Bible was also used to promote slavery. It's not a finite resource. Simple fact is that we are saying that some people are unequal to the rest of America. And if that doesn't sound like a problem to you, it should. We've said that women are unequal to the rest of America. We've said that blacks are unequal to the rest of America. We've said that Native Americans are unequal to the rest of America. The list goes on. You guys, how do you not see the problem here? The issue is that we're judging people based on factors that they cannot change, when what we should be doing is changing our own minds, because these are the things that we have influence over. I choose to have an open mind and not act like a bigot. I would ask the rest of you to do the same. Moving on to lighthearted topics. Being from Oregon, I'm used to having to defend my state from the horrible mispronunciation of Oregon. Usually it's not that big of a problem. On the West Coast, you rarely ran into anyone who really severely mangled the name of your state. Other words, sure, Willamette.
Have you made up your mind? Mr. Keyes, I'm the Medford man. Medford, Oregon.
Multnomah. But Oregon usually didn't come up. Not so here. This was somewhat shocking to me. I never really realized how wrong people on the East Coast could have it. But everyone and their mother says Oregon. I basically stopped trying to correct them. People are just sort of baffled by the concept of Oregon. That it's this mystical place full of rain and cold and people who don't use umbrellas. Okay, the last part's kind of true. Seriously, this is my pet peeve, unlike any other. I'm this close to having to kill people over it, but I'm staying strong. Maybe through education people will understand. Probably not. Pretty much it for this week. It was a great weekend. I had a lot of fun in New York. I'm looking forward to going back, but I need money first, because I blew through money there like no other, so I really need a job. But then who doesn't? So that's pretty much it. I'm going to be home in now 13 days, so you guys can all be excited now. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. Mwah. Bye.
Lasses to rum, to slay. Oh, what a beautiful